Hello, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will be taking a look at another Kingdom Deluxe. Okay, this is the Kingdom Deluxe class BlackArachnia. This was from the first wave. I was not supposed to buy this. I did not buy this actually. This was a birthday gift from JP Palabon, a comics creator himself. I will link down below if you want to check out his works. He does really funny work, funny thought-provoking work. So if you are so inclined, please do read his comic books at the link that I will put down in the description down below. So yeah, looking at this is his second copy of BlackArachnia. My friend is one of those collector who is a bit anal about the details of his toys, especially the application of paint, stress marks, and other stuff. He had some issues with his first copy, and he got this, and then he saw that it had the same issues with his first copy, so hence the gift. So thank you very much to my friend who gave me this. If you could see also that this box is a bit faded, I guess he disinfected the hell out of this. It doesn't really show that much in my camera, but it's a bit faded, so I know he disinfected the hell out of this box. Looking at the packaging, of course, we get that awesome illustration of BlackArachnia in her robot form and in her alternate form. And if you would look closely, you would see Waspinator and Scorponok and Dinobot in there on the ledge. So we have some foreshadowing of which characters we'll be getting soon, sort of. And also, is this the Predacon ship? I guess that's a Predacon ship. On the back is a CG rendering of BlackArachnia, and in her out form, which is a spider Black Widow. Is that a Black Widow? I'm not really sure. And on this other side is that awesome Kingdom promo artwork. I wish to have a movie size print of all of the 3 War for Cybertron promo artworks: Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom, and have some place to hang it on. I mean, there is really no space here in this room anymore. Anyway, enough about the packaging. Let's open her up. And this, like I said, this is already open, so it's quite easy. You don't need to cut anything. He kept her in packaging. Did not really open her. Just checked if it had the same stress marks, and it did. So he was telling me there were stress marks in her feet. I'm really not sure what that is all about. So, oh, look, we have a different card. We have Optimus Prime, which is a welcome respite from having those Dino bot cards. So let's free her up so that we could take a look closer at the figure. And if you would see, I'm cutting all the twisties because unlike other people, I'm not gonna sell this and make it look like it's mint in box. Yes, I see. It feels a lot flimsy. If I tried to take her out, I would probably break some stuff. I'll probably break some parts off if I try to. Oh yeah, don't forget, her weapon is on that little nook below, so you might forget about it and throw the box out. So keep in mind that they keep those weapons there. So now we have her outside of the box, and she is off frame. She looks good. If you have been watching my other look at the Kingdom Beast Wars figures, I might have mentioned I'm not really that familiar with the Beast Wars lore, so I'm not really familiar with the characters. I know them by name, I know them by their visuals, but I'm not really familiar with their stories. And I must say, this one looks a lot like the one that was shown in the cartoons. Do you really call it cartoons still? The animated series, yeah. This Beast Wars was one of the first, if I'm not mistaken, first CG computer generated animated series. So she comes with this weird crossbow like weapon, which is actually can put in her pincers. Her pincers does not open actually. You could have a drinking game in all my videos wherein you take a shot whenever I say actually. Okay. So there is a slot there. So 5mm slot, 5mm port, 5mm slot, which is camouflage in her pincers. So you just place it there, and it holds that crossbow thing. She's a bit flimsy. For a female robot, to compare her with another female Beast Wars character, we have a figure that we have taken a look at before recently, which is Airazor. So Airazor here is a more stouter figure, a more solid figure, a more solid feeling figure. Yeah, sorry if I mispronounce my F as P's. It's a cultural thing. It's just the way that we pronounce P's and F's here in the Philippines. I know a lot more educated people with lesser accents can pronounce it properly, but yeah. So let's take a look at the details on this figure. The details here are great. Okay, there are gold dots on her crotch. See that? Not as clean as I would like it. There are a bit of overspill on the paint application. It's okay. Her boobs have golden trimmings, golden web-like trimmings there going on, if you can see that. Her face has a bit of yeah, you can see that the side paints are a bit of a mess. I did not know if that is actually done intentionally to look like it's graded, but no. And also you can see that the paint is not as crisp as it could be. There's a bit of smudgings there, not lots of crisp lines there. The figure is molded in yellow and black plastic, and it really does complement each other well. The black and gold colorway, it's the colorway of our university as well. So I'm very familiar with this colorway. So yeah. Articulation on the head, it is a ball joint on a hinge, and the hinge, which is connected to the torso, allows you to move her head forward to look down and up. And since it is in a ball joint, there is a bit of some motion, sideway motion you could do with it as well for more emotive purposes. Also, you could rotate that. Her shoulders allow her to lift both of her arms upward, sideways, like that. There is a rotation on the upper bicep as well as on near the elbow joint. So there is, you could rotate down there, you could also rotate up there. So there, like I said, there is no articulation on her pincers, so there's no opening that or closing that. For her hips, there is no waist articulation. I'm not really sure. Yes, there is no waist articulation. For her hips, you could allow her to do the splits fully. Yeah, I could do the. She could do the full splits. Sorry if my gender keeps being mistaken. Okay, she can lift her legs upward like so. Also, her boobs, you could lift that down. Is that single jointed knee bend? There is a thigh swivel there, and on her feet, you could raise her foot up, and then you could not point it down, but there is some ankle tiltage there as well, and that is BlackArachnia. I only got this because my friend said that she would defect and be joining the Maximals, or she used to be a Maximal or something. I'm not really sure, so I'm taking his word for it. And the back, you can see a nice painted red spot on her backpack, which is very nice. This one is crisp. The paint application is very crisp, so I like that. Like I said, this is a very fiddly figure. There is really no weight to it. It's very, very, very light. So I feel that if I am angry and I am handling this, I could manhandle it and I could destroy it in seconds. So yeah. So to transform her. Okay, so now let's transform her into an icky spider. Okay, so now we have yeah, I could not really peg that. Problem with me and my transformation is that they don't really peg that well. I can't align stuff that well, so yeah. So what you're gonna supposed to do here is place it here. You can see those two slots, and then put there, and then you could fix all those spider legs so that you could have her standing up. And I already felt so here we have her in her spider form. Not the cleanest of my transformation, but you get the gist of how to transform her. There are a lot of robot stuff that are hanging out, so you could see that. And of course, plates that are not fully aligned, but basically this is how the spider yeah, and this keeps popping out, sorry about this, would look like. It's a pretty creepy transformation, okay? I'm sure my wife will not like this. My wife is terrified of spiders, and this feels like, and it looks like a bit too real. I hope, I know why they did not place individual articulation here. That would be a real pain to manipulate as a robot and as a spider. Glad that they placed the mid part of her what do you call this, spider arms in a ball joint, so it offers a bit of yeah, and like I said, it keeps popping off, but that's my fault. That's not this toy's fault that I did not transform her properly. So yeah, see, you could already see that it's not aligned properly, so there's that. So sorry about this. Alright, anyway, that's my video for today. BlackArachnia from Kingdom Warfare Cybertron Trilogy, the last part of the trilogy. We have some Beast Wars figures, and all the Beast Wars figures have so far been amazing. So yeah, that's it. So leave a like, comment, suggestions, and questions. Please do type down below. And if you are so inclined, please do click on my notification bell so that you know when I upload other stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and see you at the next video.